Hello everyone, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. Prime Season 10 comes to a close at Suzuka for round 10. My name's Gareth, and joining me in the clouds, it's Jules. Jules, can you see me?
No, it's too foggy.
It's very foggy indeed, yeah.
What's going on here?
Are we expecting rain?
It's not enabled for these cars, is it? It's rubbish.
I thought it was, no, never mind. Okay,
Sloots, yeah. Tim and Sloots up there in practice.
What a fantastic result for Tiemann. Yeah, let's hope for good things for him in the race. We can see Rob Miller, our newly crowned champion, fastest in practice, as you would expect. Gavin Kelly looking strong, as is Chris White. Shout out for Chris up there in P4. Philip Miles, nice to see him back on the grid. Ewan Manningham, haven't seen him for a while, nice to see him. Gareth Winslade, João Tome, Carlos Navarro, Ben Chalcraft, Alex Murphy, Blake Tovey, Chris Forrester, Oliver Ettridge, Rich Meesters, and I saw Daniel Bond in the list as well. Nice to see him making a return for the final round in the Formula Armour. There's a reminder of the championship standings, and you can see Rob, who was crowned at our previous race. So, yeah, he's always been the bridesmaid, as we say. So nice to see him finally clinching one of the titles. Don Parker is the new bridesmaid, I think.
Yeah, but also he's the silver champion, as we know, and Yao is the bronze champion.
True. Yeah. I think Dom's got... He really wants that TCR title, though, doesn't he, really?
Yes, just pick the hardest title.
Yeah, go for sprint. So, let's see what the grid looks like for this final round, then. Here we go then, it's Rob Miller on pole from Alex Murphy. Tiemann Sloots continuing his great form from practice into P3 on the grid alongside Blake Tovey. And then we've got Merin Hugavin making another return appearance. Nice to see him back on the grid. He's in P5. João Tome is going from 6th. Then we have Ben Chalcraft, Gavin Kelly, Ewan Manningham, Chris White, Carlos Navarro, Philip Miles, Chris Forrester, Oliver Ettridge, Gareth Winslow, Rich Meester, Stephen Maxwell, Daniel Bond and Russell Bright. Nice to see Russell making a return for the final round. No slots, no glory. Remember, in a battle with the McLaren team, there's 1 point between those two as we go into the final race.
Miller there, a country mile ahead of second place.
Yeah, as we come, I mean, he's sort of stamping his authority on it now. Doesn't need to worry about the title anymore. Let's see what he does in the race and whether anyone can offer him any competition at all.
Oh, it'd be nice to see some competition. That would be great.
It would indeed, yeah. So the car's rumbling through Spoon, heading down the long back straight to 130R.
I was saying to him about we're going to race Super Formula Light next season, and he was saying, well, why don't you do it so you pick the track on the night so no one can practice, so it's really close. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe it could work, it might not work, because some people might not have the track and be annoyed that they can't race. But then I go and see that he's done like about 10 tracks and like got records on all of them. It's like, well, that kind of defeats what you were just saying about not practicing, doesn't it?
He's just being cunning by practicing all the tracks. Yeah.
Indeed. No, I frown on that. Stop practicing. I want close racing, not just somebody just dominating. But he's quite quick to get up to speed on this in the Super Formula Light, I find.
Yes. I mean, I've driven it round Mugello and I was surprisingly off pace, but we'll come back to that topic in a second as the cars are coming out of the Casio Triangle chicane and we're getting ready to race, but we're looking at the wrong thing. We're looking at the crowd.
Oh, we can just about see them through the murk.
Here we go then, we're racing at Suzuka and Rob maintains his lead. Tiemann Sloots, though, he's attacking Alex Murphy and João Tome's in there as well. We've got a lot of wizards in the top 5
side by side. And Sloots is through.
Yeah.
Alex on the outside. And
brave racing there.
Snips back ahead of him.
Yeah. It's brave stuff by him. Can João Tome come through as well? Definitely won't be a bronze driver next season, will Tome?
That shouldn't be the case anymore. Let's look further back field. We've got Miles and Winslade.
Yep.
And there's Merin Hugavin. He's very fast. He just hasn't done many races in this car.
Yeah, indeed. Him and his teammate Malarin, they've just both been, they're super quick, aren't they? But they're just maybe not so much of a fan of this car, preferring to.
It's like an incident in the background at the hairpin there.
Yeah, we've got Winslade showing red. We've got Maxwell was off track as well. Oh, Rich Meester's there, missing his nose cone. Those cars are going to need a visit to the pit lane.
Oh, great exit here from Sloots. We'll see him get past Murphy, I dare say.
He's got a great run here.
Goes to the outside as they approach 130R. And swoops round the outside.
Oh, that was brave stuff, yeah. So,
well, Rob already has a 3-second gap. It's only lap 1.
Yeah, ridiculous lead there for Miller. At least we've got a battle for second. Oh, White running a little wide there on exit. Keeps it on the road.
And Tove showing us out.
I wonder if he's getting a bit of a blink issue. Yeah. Well, Forrester's made a mistake, loses a couple of places. Bright also in the pit lane, so both no slots, no glory. This is not ideal for that championship battle I mentioned earlier.
Nope, not going good so far. Oh, replay here. Oh, this is Tove. He's started from the pits by the looks of.
Well, so as to make it interesting for himself in the final round.
Or he just forgot to grid.
Potentially, yeah.
Oh, and there's the other Formula Llama turning in a bit early and sending themselves into the barrier.
Shame for Bond. See him back in the Super Formula Light next season.
Lock up for Chalcroft.
Yeah, was he clipped as well? And then, that's Winslade and Meester's getting it wrong, and then Bright getting involved as well. So, way too late by Winslade just sending it out the inside.
You know what he should have done there?
Right?
He should have sent it more, because then he would have been alongside.
Sent harder.
He should have sent harder. I think that the kind of hovering in that rear quarter just ends up in tears. But if he'd sent harder, as we see, there was another issue at that chicane there, and this is what Sloots did on lap 1 to Murphy. He trusted that he was ahead, I think, because he takes the apex almost. Yeah. And Shalcraft round again, so that's twice in the first lap he's been around because he spun it at the hairpin as well. Had Winslade just gone a bit deeper, then they probably would have touched wheel to wheel into the corner. But it's difficult. But I do find that hovering in that area where they can't see you is just inviting, isn't it? It's called the Vortex of Doom for a reason.
Absolutely, yeah. So we've got some formation flying with the No Slot No Glory team. Ooh, Chris White making a mistake at the chicane. Yeah, you've got to be very forceful with the move, haven't you? Just that sort of lurky, hesitant braking.
Yeah, as you say, don't send it or full send it. There's no half send.
No, half send is death.
Half send is death. I mean, full send can be death too, but at least then it looks better.
Yeah.
You don't make a proper mess.
So we see Mannanen in the Brawn livery there, and Navarro in his Frogs.
It's Mr. Ettridge.
Frog racing. Oh, it's Mr. Ettridge in. Yeah, beg your pardon.
Brawn. Tove has stopped being a lap down and out. Now he's made his way up to 14th, having started from the pits.
So we get to see what he can do from there.
Yeah. I think he's on the hards.
Yeah.
So he'll be switching to the favoured softer tyre later in the race.
Rich showing he's stopped and he's back in the pit lane then, so unfortunate disaster for Meesters there. Yeah,
he had a meatball, I imagine, from that, but you would have said he would have had a fast repair, so...
Well, I think he's been in and just crashed again.
That might explain it. Let's be looking at Miles making a move on Navarro here as they go into 130R in this contact.
Oh, that's a bad one. Frog Watts Racers, that's what I wanted to say. Couldn't quite remember the team then. Glad for the team popping up on the screen there. That's such a shame for Carlos, so he's now in the pits.
Miles apologises. I think that was all on Miles there. He washed out from the apex Navarro left him space, but there was still contact. Oh, this would be what happened to Meesters, I would guess. Oh, yeah, bump. Hit a bump there.
Spoon, yeah, just a big one.
And here's on board with Miles. Yeah, it just didn't. He didn't take the corner as he was expecting.
No. Well, that is an incident that would not happen in the Super Formula Light, I imagine, because the grip is just ridiculous on the front end.
It's a pretty planted car.
It is. In my driving so far, I've had the back end. The back end will lose it before the front end. You just don't even think that will happen because the tyres are bigger, obviously.
It's a good battle going on here for second. Miller is now 5 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Here he is. Yeah, I don't care if people reach their optimums for the car within like 15 laps. It'd be great. Everybody's all close up. Be just battling all the time. I think it's going to be like with Skippy.
Well, I hope so. Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be performance splits, right? But I think if you think back to the Formula 3, we had some amazing racing through the field with that car, and the Formula 4 as well. I mean, that thing was absolutely brilliant for on-track battles and side-by-side action.
Yeah, and like just not some one person running away with it. I think the Lotus 79 and the IndyCar I've seen, like there was one person that clicked with it.
Absolutely, yeah. I saw Manning running wide there. We're now on board with him, looking back at Ettridge.
It's a great complex. This first couple of corners and then through the S is quite fun.
It is, cars. So here's Chris White then, up to P10, and crucially ahead of both the no slots cars. We've got Bright and Winslow down in 15th and 16th. Forrest is in 12th as well, so currently very much advantage McLaren.
Bit of a miserable time at the moment for no slots, no glory.
Yeah.
But
I've no doubt the
battle's
going to rejoin next year because Winslade and the Chris's always seem to be together on track.
What about the Bright? Is he going to sign again for no slots?
I hope he does. It just depends on how his health issues are, really. So, wish him all the best. Hope to see him back on track on the regular next season.
I mean, Super Formula Light's a less strenuous car as well, isn't it? I mean, the force feedback on the IndyCar can be quite off-putting.
Yeah. Although obviously, I think Russell, we just haven't seen him in anything recently, have we? So, hasn't been uploading either, so he's obviously really struggling. But you were telling me, though, that Rob Miller says that he wasn't having the cold tyre judder that everyone else was suffering.
That we were suffering from. I don't know if everybody suffered it, but I know a lot of people suffered it. But apparently, no, Rob wasn't.
I think the majority of the field suffered from it, surely, apart from obviously Alex, who driving with no force feedback.
That's true, yeah. Obviously, he imagine he enjoyed the 79 as well, didn't he? Because I didn't have issues for him as well. A lot of people had that juddering as well.
Yeah, I didn't find it as bad with the 79 as I did with this. But the Alex and I had a lovely race in the Legends. Not kill last night. It was great fun.
Did you win?
No, Alex was in a battle for the win between two other cars, and then that allowed me to close in. We got a penalty for repairs needed for Russell there.
Oh, we're catching up. Is from the first lap?
I was going to say, oh, that might be from the first lap. And then that allowed me to close in. And then we went side by side in the final corner, and then he had a bit of snap oversteer, and just clipped me round. But I finished P5, so I think it would have been 4th, 5th, depending on about that incident. So wasn't much of a drama for me, really. But yeah, brilliant combo actually. I mean, we should definitely set something up for a race round. Legends and not kill. It's a really, really gnarly lap. You're changing up as you go into the chicane. It's mental. We've got 3 wizards here. Line and stern. Suzuka been going for it on Murphy, and I think backs out of it there, didn't he? It's crazy just how fast you can take that T1 corner in this car.
Indeed. It's it's good in downforce cars. You can really fling it in there.
Yeah. So Tomei's been shuffled to the back of this pack then. He was the middle car, wasn't he? So Merrin's got past.
Indeed, yeah.
They're now in their split order look.
They are, yeah, they're behaving.
The system works. Yeah, looking further down then, you see Maxwell's past White, so we've got White and Forrester getting together on track now, it looks like.
Yep, Tove is up to 13th, just behind Forrester.
Yeah, it's closing in fast.
Sorry, yes, Forrester, then White, and then Maxwell. So I was thinking, so it was obviously Nicola Lead won the lowest 79, didn't he?
He did indeed, yeah.
And then it was Greening.
It was.
I'd forgotten he'd won Prime, which of course he did with the same amount of points as Messenger, but he took it on countback.
Yeah, well, didn't. Yeah, it was Greening then Murphy, wasn't it? Yeah.
Murphy won, season 9, and Greening won season 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really think about Greening being a single seat specialist because he's more familiar. We're more likely to see him in GT3 and touring car, but yeah, he was quick in the F4. So you saw Tovey there, just deposing one of the McLarens. He's now got Chris White to get through. Really marching up through the field. It makes you wonder how far he would have got if he'd started on the grid.
I would say Sloots is pegging Miller at 4.5 seconds. It's not really gone up since Sloots got past Alan Murphy. I wonder if they're on a 3-stop. Most drivers are going to be doing a 2-stop with a little fuel saving here.
Yeah, have to wait and see. So Miller's coming up to put a lap on Bond.
Yeah, it looked like Bond was just kind of pulling over to the side there to ease him past.
Yeah, and Murphy's easing away a little bit from his fellow wizards.
Yes. Kelly can't quite live with the pace of the wizards. Dropped back about 4 seconds from them.
Yeah, these guys making it look easy, don't they?
Oh, Sloots is in the pits, so that is definitely a 3-stopper. Unless he does a lot of fuel saving in the second 2 stints.
Yeah, and Hugavin just went wide and let Tomei through. I couldn't tell if he was formation flying though. There's something a bit weird about it.
Sloots is hiding behind the bush.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Come out, team, and don't be scared.
So that's softs, and he started on softs. So another soft stint for him.
Yep. Here's Tove now right on the back of the McLaren of Chris White. So come through the S's once again.
With a bit of fuel saving, you can get 10 laps out of a tank here. As Maxwell goes off, it's a 30-lap race, so if you want to do it nice and neat, you just split it into 3 stints of 10 laps, 2 stops.
So it's all go with the Wizards on this lap.
It is.
Maxwell making a mistake from 11th, and then Tomei and Merrin Hugavin doing battle.
Yeah, is he going to make a move, or is he just going to sit there and fuel save?
He's making a move.
Yeah.
I think it definitely wasn't some sort of mistake then from Hugavin previously, which allowed Tomei through.
Line of stern here. Tomei goes a bit deep into the chicane. Up Miller's in. So Is anyone else following you? No.
So exactly on lap 10, start of lap 10 then for Miller. Here he is. Oh, bumpy old pit lane.
Yeah. Well, I think he should have done another lap really if he wants to do a 2-stop. This is the start of the lap.
And slowed under attack from Chowcraft. Oh, we've got a few cars piling in now. Mannanen, Miles, White and Forrester.
Oh, because usually the McLaren boys are prone to a bit of field saving.
Yeah, they're adept at it, aren't they? But yeah. Going for a very standard approach this time.
The Degners.
Tomei still hanging
Whoa.
on. Yeah, they're really sending it through there. I think that was my favourite corner actually to drive from practice. Was Degner 2 in this, like the attack was just so good.
Yeah, I don't understand people don't like this car. I mean, this is a proper car circuit. And this car is really suited to it.
Ooh,
it's
Tomei's wide.
That's
going to get
the inside.
Oh, there's a bump.
Bit of a hip check.
Dear me. I think the problem with this car is maybe because it is challenging. It is a handful. And, it can be difficult to be as precise as you need to be lap after lap.
Yeah, I can see that. But it's just so much fun to hook it up around a track like this.
Oh, I absolutely agree. Yeah, I mean,
the leaders coming in.
Yeah, we've got Murphy, Hugavin, and Tomei, the three wizards, and Kelly.
I see if Ettridge follows from Kelly. Yes, he does. So that's Miller is the first of the pitters.
Tovey in now. He's up to P7. And Maxwell, the fourth wizard in this race, is now in as well.
Yeah, I'd expect Tovey to drop a bit. As some of the others that have pitted go past him.
Well, it's only Miller, isn't it?
There were other cars below, weren't there?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like the Forrester and White.
Oh, true.
Behind them.
Well, he was ahead of one behind one. So
may have jumped them actually.
He's on pit exit now.
Yeah, looks like he jumped Maxwell and White.
Yeah.
In fact, Maxwell and White are swapping places.
Amazing stuff. So Tovey all the way up to P10 then, from the pit lane start.
Yeah, Sloot's lost a bit to Miller in the pit stops there from his early stop.
Well, we do know that Rob likes to attack the pit lane and he likes to get it right, but with his Formula 1 background, obviously. But if it has caused him issues in the past. We've had speeding in the pit lane penalty at Barber, for instance.
Yeah, he also likes to really get the most out of the soft tyre. I don't think anybody else can get the pace out of the soft tyre that he can. So on the outlap again, he's going to be opening a gap. It's like Murphy decided he was going to go on the hards this stint. Marin's sticking with soft, so he should have a bit more pace here.
Yeah, expect to see him go sailing past into 130R here. I imagine he's deploying push to pass.
Again, I mean, he may just be taking the field saving, who knows. As it's like Miles is getting past Kelly. Yep.
Yeah. Gets it done before the corner this time.
Well, very deep into the chicane.
It was.
Let Kelly come back at him.
Nice battle here. Oh, look, there goes, that's Maxwell then making the pass on White.
Oh,
and he's dropped it.
He nearly looped. Managed to just not do it, and that's let both McLarens through. Kelly follows Miles into T1.
Well held, though, by Maxwell there. I don't know how he didn't end up facing the wrong way.
Yeah. Quick reactions.
Yeah. See Chowcraft now behind Maxwell. He was stuck behind Winsley, so he's jumped him. And Bright's back ahead as well of Winsley.
See, some of the drivers are even confident enough to use the grass into that Degner there, as well as just around the S's as well. I saw when Max was on screen. Grass being kicked up because drivers are using the grass as well as the track.
Indeed. Well, let's talk about grass as well, because obviously we've got the new debris model coming. We're going to see lots of debris being chucked onto the track, and it's going to influence the racing surface in the new build.
I haven't actually read up on that, but I had heard it was a thing. I don't know. I mean, in what way? Because we know how crazy grass used to be in iRacing. So are they going to... Hopefully they'll do it like a decent implementation of it.
Well, I expect they will. I mean, they did nail rain after all. But yeah, when you see the bits of grass and stuff being pulled onto the track, apparently that will influence how it feels when you drive over it.
Miles on the move. He passed Kelly, now he's past Manningham.
He's flying, isn't he?
Yeah. See, Hoganvin is not making a move there. He's sitting in the slipstream, just saving fuel.
He's a cerebral driver, isn't he? Got a good head on things.
Well, he's just being lazy, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully that's good implementation, but if you're going to have debris and stuff on the track, sure you should have punctures. They don't even have punctures in the game.
Yeah, punctures need to come. That'd be good.
Yeah, you only get a puncture if you wear the tyre out to 0%. It's very gamey.
But I mean, I know that tyre modelling and reworking it is something they are thinking about and looking at. So there's a lot going on in background development and stuff. So
I don't feel like it would be nice to have just random punctures from stuff you can't see.
No,
but it would be good if debris made a difference. And if you ran over someone's carbon fibre, then there's a chance your tyre goes.
Yeah. Did Kelly just make a mistake because Manninen's now through?
Kelly was behind Manninen because
he was.
Miles passed Kelly then Manninen, so maybe it was the other way around. Maybe Manninen made a mistake.
I see. We just caught the end of it, so I wasn't quite sure.
Maybe we'll get a replay.
Yeah.
Sloots now is 8 seconds behind. Miller really is pushing on.
And Forrester has deposed White, so the two McLarens have switched places. Here comes Kelly then, round the outside of Manninen into the Casio triangle. Very nice.
Can't really give him too much credit there. It looked like Manninen rolled over and waited for him to tickle his belly.
I was already laughing at you saying that Teeman was pegging him.
Oh,
we've had a big one.
Oh, sorry everyone.
And absolutely wrecked McLaren there of Forrester. What's gone on there? And Maxwell looked like potentially was involved.
I think White as well. It just said he's out.
God damn it.
From the radio conversation, I'm guessing Forrest thinks it was his fault. But again, let's see if we get a replay.
Here we go. Oh no, this is Manninen's mistake, I think.
Is this Manninen's mistake? Oh, no, this is Miles. I guess this would be Miles passing Manninen. So Miles, he didn't go for the 130R move this time. He decided to wait a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Manninen did to Kelly the previous lap as well, wasn't it? We saw live. Here
we go. Oh, he's...
Oh, no, he went into the pit wall. He took out his teammate and Maxwell. Oops.
Yeah, we're on board with Maxwell now.
Oh, he's got Chalcroft behind him. Maxwell nearly lost it on his own. Chalcroft, the innocent, the lucky car there. Yeah. And yeah, this was a lock-up from Manninen at the hairpin, which gave Kelly the chance. That's all going on.
It was. So, obviously we have Llama sides going on with the Formula Llama team, but what do you call it when the two McLarens kill each other?
Some mad stuff.
Yeah. Any suggestions in the comments? I don't just want McLaren side. It doesn't quite work, and we've already got Llama side anyway. So,
well, Chris Forrest is Scottish, isn't he?
No.
Is he not? Or is he Chris White? I thought one of them was Scottish. I thought they had the Scottish team.
No, I mean Chris White, Chris Forrest is from the Lake District.
Oh, White is I thought he'd retired from that. He's just trying to make it back to the pits.
I remember Chris did tell me where he was from before, but I have forgotten. I do apologise, Chris.
Maybe he's from Scotland.
Well, no, he lives down. Well, he lives down south. Maybe he was, yeah, but he doesn't have the accent because he lives down southwest.
Mate,
I'm
pretty sure I'm not making it up. All right, what's going on here? So surely Hugerman is going to make a move. He's got such a good run.
It's on the podcast anyway.
Murphy is on the hard tyres, so he's holding up Hugerman here.
They're in the same stable, but they're not teammates, are they? So
yeah, you would have thought one of them is going. They want to fight for the podiums. There's no title on the line here.
Yeah,
it's already been decided.
Such a good run there.
Yeah, but he's just sat there. He's just sat there behind him.
I don't get it. He had the run.
He's saving fuel, I can tell you.
He's going to give that to Tome if he's not careful.
Formation flying.
Tove's still in 6th then, so only 6 down from where he qualified. It's closing in on Ettridge and Mannan here though, so...
Yeah, making up for that blither. Starting from the pits.
Yeah, I mean, he would have been right up there in that battle, wouldn't he? It wasn't for that mistake. Or blither, as they do call it in the Formula Armour team.
Interesting to see. I think it's going to be very competitive next season in some Formula Lights. I might get proved wrong and one driver's half a second clearer than everybody else, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to see a lot of scrapping.
I think we are as well, and as I say, I think we're going to see it up and down the field. So, you know, even if you've got maybe you've got 4 drivers battling for the win, and sorry, why? But you're still going to, you know, the next group are going to be maybe 10 cars battling for 4th to 10th. You know, and it's going to be mental.
I hope it's going to be more like the sprints, but with open wheels and no roofs.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
But we had that in Formula 4, so I think we're going to see it again. Yeah. Oh, Mannanen! Keeps it facing the right way. He's going to lose the place to Ettridge, though.
And possibly Tove as well.
Yeah, if I was Tove...
possibly got a slow down there.
Yeah, potentially. If I was Tove, I'd be punching push to pass there, and he makes the move anyway.
So... Sloots is in again for a second stop. Definitely on a 3-stop, as he's still got another 13 laps to go.
Yeah, Chalcroft in as well.
What happened here?
Oh, Tomei.
Oh, Tomei dropped it.
Touched the grass there on the way in, and then McLaren had to take avoiding action.
So he's no longer with that front battle. He's dropped behind Miles.
And there's Kelly just behind him now.
Yeah, so Kelly, Ettridge, Tove and Mannanen all behind him. He was quicker than them, so in theory he should pull away again.
Tomei's
make another mistake.
What, the 2nd or 3rd fastest driver of the season, really, isn't he? Him and Parker sitting there behind Rob. Incredible pace.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the form has kind of changed race to race between the top drivers, all behind Rob.
Yeah, it's difficult to place Hugavin, Malarin, Tomei, Murphy, and Dom. Obviously, yeah, difficult to work out which one. Yeah, how they would rank. But as I say, I think they're all behind Rob. That amazing run that Parker had mid-season was incredible. Back-to-back wins.
Yep, feels good. I mean, yeah, he's stopped it from being just Rob winning every race.
And obviously Blake picked up a victory as well, didn't he?
He did, yes. And Malarin. And Kelly almost won at Barber, but a pit lane mistake handed it to Malarin. You say Murphy sometimes is on the pace of Miller, and then a Barber and Montreal was soundly beaten by Kelly.
Yeah.
So, but as I say, the form kind of has gone up and down, aside from it being Miller fastest. And basically losing if you made a mistake.
Which he did throw away a few race wins, but I think the drivers were quick enough to pounce as well. So yeah, he had to be on his A game to make it work. Wasn't as much one-way traffic as we feared after the first couple of rounds.
No. So he's got a 20-second lead at the moment. See if he's going to stretch out this stint, actually. If he does another lap, he should be able to get to the end, yeah.
20-second lead is ridiculous, really, I suppose. But, Murphy and Hugavin have been battling away, haven't they?
Indeed, Miles is in. So looks like he will be stopping again.
Yeah, Kelly up to P5.
He is, yes.
Taking advantage of the mistakes from everyone else.
Yeah, leading that train of Ettridge, Tove, Mannanen. Sloots behind them all. Obviously he's stopped twice, so he has another stop to go. But he can just push, whereas they need to fuel save.
Yeah. And obviously Bright now in 12th and Winslade in 14th with Forrester and White in 16th and 17th respectively after agonising crash earlier on.
Kelly very wide at the hairpin.
Super wide, yeah. It's allowed Ettridge to get a run on him.
Yeah, points going all the way down to like 40 seconds, so that's no slots, no glory outscoring McLaren.
Currently, yeah. Wait to see how it all shakes out. On board Ettridge, he's not pushing to pass at the moment. In fact, he's still got his full 200 seconds left.
He's a hoarder.
Miller now in the pit lane, so can he make it to the end from there? Bit of fuel saving.
I think everybody else is going to go another lap, that's the thing, so I'm not sure he can. He's going to have to save a lot of fuel if he's going to make it to the end.
Oh, could be exciting then. 20 seconds isn't quite a pit stop.
No, but he's built 20 seconds over 2 stints. Can he build 30 seconds over the next 10 laps?
And it'll only be a splash and dash, won't it?
Yeah, he won't need much.
Mannanen in as well as Maxwell. And there's Bright attacking Chowcraft. Got a really tasty battle here between Kelly, Ettridge and Tove. Look at that, they're all separated by like less than a second.
Yes, see if Kelly goes wide again at the hairpin. It's better this time.
Keeps it in. Ooh, speeding in the pit penalty for Winslade. There he is in the pit lane now, so that is going to shake up that battle.
Naughty boy.
Although he's still on the lead lap and the two McLarens are a lap down. Mind you, he's so far behind, I think he's in danger of going a lap down as well. Here comes Ettridge on Kelly then, down to 130R. Moves to the inside.
Well, they made it through together.
Yeah, they did, yeah. Ettridge later on the brakes. Very nice move there by Ollie. Works himself up to P6.
And into
oh no,
he's missing.
He's gone into the back of... is that Tomei he's gone into the back of?
It is.
Yeah.
He's made an amazing move and then a not so amazing move. Oh, look at this. He wasn't stopping in time for the pit limit line there.
Oh, it's very broken.
So that move on Kelly kind of just saved Kelly being rear-ended, it looks like.
Yeah. Tove in and out then in P5. Well, obviously falling down a little bit with stops. P6 now.
Yeah,
So has he
Tovey came
just
into the pits behind Kelly, so he's managed to jump Kelly there.
Yeah, very smart work there. Got a feel for Jowler. That was just total murder by Ettridge.
Yep, just broke too late. It looked like he was probably gonna get a speeding penalty anyway.
Yeah. So Forrester now ahead of Winslade, look.
Look at that, Hoogervin still hasn't stopped. Everybody else has. So all of that sitting in the slipstream has paid off.
Incredible. He's going to fall back behind Miller, obviously, when he does make that stop, and Sloots, but maybe we'll jump Murphy.
Maybe.
Here he is now then, he's in the pits. We're looking at Ben Chalcroft from Minardi team. And here's Chris White attacking Winslade. So Sloot's going down the main straight now. He's just passing Hoogervin. Is Hoogervin rolling? Yes, he's moving. Murphy's coming down the main straight, but I think Hoogervin is out of the stop. Yeah, he's done it.
Yeah, 3 seconds is the gap.
There's got a bit of traffic ahead of him though with Winslade and White. Tomei stopped on track. There he is. Got a replay here. So 3130R takes the curve on the inside.
Maybe he got a penalty, I don't know. Look like
Yeah.
he's just given in.
What a shame. I mean, it was a brilliant drive until that point. So yeah, massive shame to see him out of the race there. Meanwhile, Tovey is right onto the back of Miles. He's only 2 places off where he qualified. An incredible drive.
Yeah, he's avoided the incidents. He's just, kept the pace. Steadily made his way through.
Yeah.
It's like
What's going on
you've
here?
been letting.
That was a total wave through, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had 3 seconds on him at the start of the lap.
He's on the hard tyres. I mean, maybe he was struggling. Oh, he's dropped it.
it as well.
Oh, dear me.
Just hearing actually that he didn't get enough fuel in that stop.
Ah, that's
So
happened.
he's been underfueled. So he stopped so late, he had less fuel to put in than everybody else, but it looks like he's not been given enough to get to the end.
Oh, no.
It was all for nothing, all that fuel saving.
Well, we've had a few fuel incidents. We had Meester's had a problem with his auto fuel not working. Winslade's had the same thing at Spa. Wrecked his race.
It does happen, yes.
After the contact with Parker, which was Winslade's mistake, wasn't it?
Do not trust your auto fuel.
No, sometimes you have to reselect it, yeah. So which wizard is that ahead of Miles?
That's Hoogervin.
That is Hoogervin.
Yep, just a second or so. So that's then Tovey looking at getting the pair of them. Hoogervin's either going to have to fuel save enough, or he's going to have to make another stop.
Yeah, I imagine he might have to stop if it depends on how bad it is. He's still got 6 laps to go.
Yeah, he pitted 2 laps ago. And there's Bond as well in the background. Obviously he's a lap down, but still outrunning behind his teammate.
Yep. Forrester now in the pit lane.
Yeah, so Winslade and Bright are still ahead of Forrester and White.
Just about.
Make sure Winslade doesn't get any more penalties.
Yeah.
keeping an eye on the gap between Miller and Sloots. So we're expecting Sloots to stop again, as he stopped on, what was it, 17 or 18? So no way he can make it to the end.
No. So here's Hoover's still out then. Oh, very wide there on the exit of the Degner. Can do it though, it's really, really nice. Just how much you can launch it through there. Miles looking a bit wide on the exit of the hairpin. Is that going to give the run to Tove?
Bit far back, but may put him in a position to attack out of Spoon.
Yeah, I mean it would be just astonishing if he gets P4 where he qualified, to recover from the bliver with no incident would be amazing. Is Merrin fuel tyres cooling or something? He's consistently
I don't know, but he just slowed up so much there and let Miles through.
Yeah,
He wants the car to follow, so they feel as Sloots does indeed stop 8 laps or so after he last stopped. So he'll be running the hards now.
Yeah, I think Miles was almost wrong-footed by it. Outbraked himself into the chicane as Merrin was waving him through.
Shellcraft in as well.
What can Sloots do to recover from the third stop? Wait to see.
He's come out behind. Yeah, he's come out behind these, hasn't he? In front of Manina and Kelly.
Been a brilliant drive by a teamman, though.
Yeah. It's a shame. I think he maybe picked slightly slower strategy, because he's seriously fast around here. He was second only to Miller, really.
Yeah. Kind of a shame we haven't seen that pace from him all season, because it would have been really interesting to see what he could do.
Yeah, I mean he's not been slow for sure.
No, he's had flashes of brilliance, absolutely, but just not consistent.
Super wide from Miles. It's going to force Hugevin to repass him.
Yeah.
He does.
Tove's fallen back from this pair though, hasn't he?
Yes, a bit, yeah.
I wonder if he's been fuel saving a little bit as well, because he's
back there now.
I thought he'd be scampering past Miles, but Miles into the pits.
Yeah, Miles did pit early, so he's also on a free stop.
Well, here we go then. Tove is now... he's in fourth because he's jumped Sloots. So, he's now in his qualifying position. Can he get on the podium from the pit lane? What a drive that would be.
Nobody's really held him up. He's got past people who they've pitted when he's needed to, and he hasn't made any mistakes. So yeah, I mean, you don't lose that much coming out of the pits. Just a few seconds.
Yeah.
So where he would have finished if he hadn't, that would have been interesting. Murphy is taking a lot of time out of Miller at the front. I wonder if Miller has decided to try and save fuel and make it to the end now. He can certainly afford to give away 15 seconds over the next 4 laps.
He can.
Will that get him to the end?
It's going to be quite tight, isn't it?
I think so. And we are expecting Hugevin to struggle to save the fuel to get to the end, so let's see what happens with him. Tove is only 8 tenths behind him now. Maxwell just passed Miles.
So it says Tove's done 3 stops, but is that because he started from the pit lane?
Yes, yeah. He counted that coming out of the pits as a stop, I think.
Yeah. Sloots still 6 seconds back from this pair. Look at that, Tove 6 tenths faster than Hugevin that lap.
Yes, Murphy's still faster than Miller. Yeah, Bond is also keeping pace with Tobe as well. He's a lap down, but he's not dropping back.
It's a shame he had that incident on the opening lap. He'd be... Where would he be? Yeah.
Yeah, he's recovered quite well. Hoogeveen just went red. He's running slowly.
He's back on track, but Tobe is a long way ahead now.
Yeah, Sloot's now right behind him. I'm not seeing that. Nope.
Yeah, I expect to see a replay of it. That's been a brilliant race, hasn't it? Really enjoyed it. You'd think with Miller just running away at the front, it wouldn't be quite so entertaining. But yeah, the action has been superb.
Yeah, Suzuka rarely fails to deliver.
True.
Just want to see what's happened to Hoogeveen. Oh, here we go. Sloops is on him. Is Hoogeveen even going to bother defending this, or has he got no fuel?
No,
yep,
no.
Just lets him pass into the chicane. Tucks him behind to save some. Kelly off the track there.
Yeah,
so is Mannanen.
Oh, he stopped in the pit.
In the gravel.
There he goes. It's all kicking off at the end of the race here.
Oh, they both went deep.
Yeah, Mannanen just couldn't get it slowed down. Kelly did well to keep it out of the gravel. And Hoogeveen in the pit lane now. So he couldn't make it. He tried his damnedest to do that, but...
Too much to ask, yeah. So I think he pitted lap 22, so they gave him only about 6 or 7 laps of fuel. Ouch.
It's these endurance guys, they do like to run it as skinny as possible, don't they?
They do. So now Miller's lead is now just dipping under 14 seconds. Surely he must be able to coast to the end.
You'd have thought so, yeah, 2 laps. That's extreme fuel saving. Give away 7 seconds a lap. It's all good.
Just crossed the into another lap without going in. So this is what, this lap and the next lap.
Yeah.
2 laps to go.
Kind of want to see he's on board and see how much the coast is.
Oh wow!
It's gone very wide.
Unforced error there.
Yeah, concentration going a bit, tyres maybe, or...
Yeah, you can see there Tove only did 2 stops.
Yes. Up into the podium though, from the pit lane. Absolutely amazing.
You can see Sloots did 3, as did Miles. So Sloots currently the highest ranked 3-stopper.
Yeah. And still a chance of a podium if Miller runs out of fuel on this final 2 laps.
That is true, yes. It's down to 12.5 now.
Yeah, it's coming down quick. But then we did see that mistake there from Miller.
Left and coast, stick it in safety car mode.
I'm listening to the engine. Short shifting a bit.
Oh, Hoogeveen, it's going from bad to worse. He's come out on his fresh red tyres and gone immediately off.
Ah, the wheels have fallen off his wagon. Emulating Ettridge at Phillip Island.
Yes.
Oh, Miller is into the pit lane.
1 lap short.
Oh no. And the white flag is out, and here comes Murphy through the chicane.
That's a fumble from Miller. I think if he had just gone for it, instead of trying to drag that fuel out, he probably would have had the pace to come out ahead or come out just behind with enough time to make a move.
Yeah, you're right.
To be honest.
Here comes Tove.
Is he going to get ahead of Tove? Looks like it.
Yeah, Miller's already out the pit lane, look.
Yeah, there he is. He's on the hards though. Solid.
Well, he stayed
He's
on
already
the
run.
tyres. He didn't change tyres.
Right.
And Winsley coming in as well. He's out on the final lap.
Yeah, no, my gut tells me if he'd just pushed the whole way and not worried about the fuel, or even pushed in that last stint and just gone, look, screw it, I'm going to have to stop 3 laps from the end or whatever. I think he had the pace to build that gap, but we'll never know.
Maxwell's in the pit lane as well on the final lap.
Everyone's coming in there.
They're all making that same mistake.
So, this is a surprise win on the cards for Murphy, assuming we don't curse him.
Yeah.
With Tove recovering from the pits to the podium.
Absolutely mental.
Is it Sloop down 1 from where he started? Kelly up 2 or 3? 3? Miles, a great drive.
Yeah.
Aside from obviously taking out Navarro early in the race.
It was a drive-through from Maxwell and Winslade then, hence the final trip to the pits. Here
More
comes
naughty boys.
More naughty boys. And speeding in the pits as well.
Oh, God. He's really trying to drop behind Forrester, but yes.
Yeah.
Winner, gold winner, Alex Murphy. Well done. Congratulations.
Yep. That was an inherited win, you have to say, but a win nonetheless.
Was.
Here comes Miller then for P2 and Tove on the podium. That's my driver of the day.
I'll give it to Sloots. I think he would have been second if not for... In fact, actually, he may have been first if he'd just gone hell for leather on the 3-stopper and Miller had done what he did.
Yeah. Oh, it's difficult to choose, actually, between the two, because... Sloots was amazing this drive. So, can we say combined? Sloots and Toby. Yeah. I think those two they were brilliant this time. I mean, you expect Miller to do that stuff, but yeah, congratulations, Philip Miles on the silver victory.
Hugevin taking the fastest lap on the last lap. And congratulations, Winslade somehow winning bronze with 3 penalties. And a meatball, I'm assuming, from at the start of the race, or at least heavy damage. Well,
bit of a shocker.
Well, yeah, that last race had it all, really.
It really did, yeah, what a brilliant race that was. So, Alex Murphy wins the race from Rob Miller, Blake Tovey coming home P3, and Timo Sloots in 4th. Gavin Kelly up to P5 at the end, congratulations to him. Then Philip Miles, Merrin Hugevin, Ben Chalcraft, Ewan Mannan, Russell Bright all the way up to 10th, Daniel Bond, then we had Chris Forrester, Gareth Winslade, Chris White, Oliver Ettridge, Giao Tome, Carlos Navarro, Rich Meesters and Stephen Maxwell. So, it looks like Winslade's penalty dropped him behind Forrester, giving Chris Forrester the bronze victory. Congratulations to you, Chris.
Congratulations.
Championship standings, and you can see Blake Tovey jumping up to P3, Alex Murphy up to 4th. Where might he have been if he hadn't been racing karts half the season? You see Kelly finishing P5 overall, Tomei finishing P6, and then Chalcraft, Maxwell, Winslade finishing in P9 overall. Incredible. And Philip Miles in P10. Sleek's doing some celebrating there, well deserved for him. So Stupid Aguri clinched the team's title ahead of Wizards Fire Ruby and the A-Team in 3rd. Formulama popping up into 4th on the final round ahead of Wizards Rose Gold. Then Minardi Simsport, No Slots No Glory, do it 2 points ahead of McLaren. Wow, it was so close between those two teams there, and Nebulama just behind them. Gold champion confirmed then, Rob Miller.
Yeah, McLaren and No Slots No Glory really trying to throw it there, weren't they? Both of them, especially Winslade. How many penalties in one race can you get?
I know, yeah, obviously bored of home clean runs. And team champions confirmed there for Stupid Aguri. Silver champion Dom Parker in the fight for the overall title all season long, but having to miss a few rounds, so settling for that. And bronze champion Giao Tome, he's had it clinched for a few rounds now, so yeah, well deserved by all 3 of those drivers.
You need to work on your donuts, Timon.
Yeah. So lots of fun racing coming up in the limited Adhesion. We got Silly Season 5. We've got lots of Radicals versus Audi 90s at the moment. Lots of things coming up. And we'll see you in 2025. And the screen says Merry Christmas from myself and presumably from you, Jules. And
No,
Happy New Year.
None of that from me. Bah humbug. No. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who's raced in the limited Adhesion in 2024. And we look forward to seeing you next year. Bye, Jules.
Bye.